Merry Christmas, Mr. President, you orange sack of human garbage. We got impeachment for Christmas, the best present of all. But you got your crimes exposed. From my experience with the acting for his benefit, they understood that belief is harder to prosecute than quid pro quo. But this man is greedy, entitled, and born with a golden spoon in his mouth. So we know that his tax returns has the receipts. We know Duche Bank has those Russian co-signers. We know that he was committing bribery and extortion against Ukraine, using Russia once again as the gun to a hostage's head. Last time it was American citizens. They were trying to create these events like Charlottesville in our nation. And one was in my area trying to get LGBT people to counter protest the anti-LGBT people at Target. They knew in 2016 we would be doing a Target trans ban because Target would do a policy for trans people nationwide, and my city councilman would ban it. And he was also my youth minister growing up, and they said he'd be standing in the middle of my street, and then he was. So I talked to him about it, and there was an experience back when I was going to church there that somebody was telling me about someone leaking confidential information to them. So I think it was about the Kyoto Protocol, but also linking in Supernatural, saying Chuck was going to be back in season like 13, the final season. This was only like season 2 or 3 then, and told him about a specific episode that was a bit creepy. But speaking of them, let's talk about Donald Trump, the man who was partying with Epstein, the man who, had as a lawyer Costa as his Department of Labor secretary. He didn't fire him until public pressure mounted, and then Epstein died in federal custody. It's very interesting that all the conspiracies he spreads about the Clinton body count is much like how the Russians say that the British poisoned those people when we know Russia did. It's him trying to throw his own crimes on his opponent. And I never believed the Pizzagate stuff that woman was spreading about Hillary, but it did click with Trump, as he is the man thrice married, this time to a woman 22 years younger. No first lady, let's just put it that way. And is the biggest threat a democracy has ever seen. And he spreads ignorant lies all the time, even about windmills, because he's, paid by the oil companies. He may be stupid enough to believe these things, but he also is a co-author of all these things. And our military is saying that Putin is putting out this anti-Ukraine BS, and Trump is too. He's a fucking traitor.